Hello everybody and welcome to another MX Bikes video, and today boys we are making the biggest settings change I have ever made in MX Bikes, and that is turning off auto sit. Alright, now I've turned this setting off in the past. I've just never really stuck to it because I've never really had the buttons to have, you know, a place where I can consistently sit and stand, but I have that now because I got a new controller that has paddles, which means we got more buttons and we got, you know, an extra finger I can use to sit and stand manually. So that's the settings change. Now, it sounds quite simple, and you're thinking, Troy, that doesn't sound like that big of a change. Like, whatever. Listen, I've spent 4,000 hours using the literal same settings, and now I'm changing it. Now, it may only be one setting, it may only be one bind, but it's kind of hard, man. Like, sitting and staying in this game is very important, and when you kind of do something one way for so long and never, you know, have to worry about sitting in corners or anything like that, the game just does it for you. You get spoiled a little bit, dude. You get a little bit spoiled. Ever since I made this switch earlier today, I've been kind of struggling, to be honest. I mean, I can get around the track, but I'm not really getting that speed that I thought that I would unlock. So today in this video, we're gonna be first starting here at Miami, trying to unlock some speed, see if we can run maybe my fastest time I've ever ran on this track. That'd be kind of cool to do. And then I'm gonna show you guys a ranked race that I did earlier today, where I'm racing some competition and just kind of talking more about the settings change. So yeah, this is gonna be kind of like a journey, I think, over the next couple weeks of me trying to learn this. I feel like it shouldn't take more than a couple weeks to get the hang of. The main thing for me right now is I'm not as consistent as I used to be. So we're gonna see if we can figure that out. But hit that sub button, hit that like button, and let's get right into the video, boys. So we're gonna start with running my fastest lap on Miami. Now the reason we're doing this is because I should be quicker without auto sit. Now I know it's day one of the settings change, so I'm not gonna put too much on myself, but I expect myself to be a bit quicker because I've been warming up all day today. All right, we have a whole day on the settings change. I expect to run a lap faster than a 104.4. That's my fastest in testing. Now I've ran faster in online races, but I wanna see how many laps it'll take me without auto sit to run a faster lap than a 104.4. So we're gonna get back on Miami. Let's see if we can beat it, boys. All right, 104.4 is the number here at Miami. Now this is the track I've spent the most time on today, so I think I should be decent. But we're just gonna kind of see how I can gain the time. And I think that answer is gonna come through cornering, and I don't really know what is the quicker way to corner. Is it standing? Is it sitting? I talked to Cam today, who is one of the fastest 450 guys in the game. He says that he sits in every corner in Supercross, and then I talked to one of the fastest 250 guys in the game right now who says he stands in every corner. I don't know if you can only stand in every corner if you're on the 250, if that's like the meta on the 250. I really don't know. I know a lot of guys that sit in the corners on the 250. Basically, that means that some of the fast guys in the game both play completely different. I know Finn is another really fast pro guy that stands a lot. I think Finn won the SMX championship. He definitely did for the EU region, standing basically everywhere. So you have these like two different ways of playing, where you're sitting a lot or you're standing a lot. Now, Linz is a guy that I watched who sort of does like a mixture. I know when these bikes first came out, he was standing through the first half of the corner and then sitting through the second half. So there's just so many ways to do it, right? I feel like it's just gonna take time for me to figure out which way I like to do it. I think today, and you're gonna see it in the rank race that I show you here after this challenge, where I was standing basically the entire time. And that's kind of how I've been playing today. The reason is because that's what feels most like auto sit to me. That's what feels the most normal, right? Is not worrying about sitting because, you know, the game was just doing it for me all the time. So when I'm, you know, just standing through the corner, I'm not having to click any buttons or worry about anything. It's just consistent. And that's one of the biggest questions I have for the settings change is, am I gonna be able to have that consistency again that I've had on auto sit for so long? Now, when I'm standing through every corner, I feel like I have that consistency, but is that quick? There you go, little 105 flat there already. That was what, second lap? Something like that. So we're already kind of moving, but yeah, that's kind of the main question is consistency, but also speed, and that's what we're trying to test right now. Now it is day one, so it's not like the end of the world if I don't get this 104.4, but I think it'd be kind of cool to sort of see how we can get there. You know, can I stand around every corner and get there? Do I have to sit every corner? Do I do a mixture? I don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out right now on the Suzuki. I did run that time on the Husky, which I do think is a little bit quicker of a bike, I will admit. But I feel like if we can just get close to that time, I will be happy, but we'll see what we can do here. Another pretty good lap here. A couple mistakes, but overall feels like a 104 lap. Wow, look at that, 104.5 there. Third lap with the setting. I should say for third lap with the setting. Third lap attempting to break it. I've been playing all day with the setting. But we did stand around the entire track there, and that's a 104.5. I mean, that's a time I could run pretty consistently. And that is pro pace. You know, mid 104, high 103 is kind of what the pro guys are running around this track consistently. And I didn't sit really at all in the corners. So I'm going to keep kind of doing some standing laps. Then I'll kind of work into sitting a little bit more. I'm surprised how good I've gotten at scrubbing though already, you know, like this middle finger, I've never used this for anything in the past. Like this finger's always just sat at the bottom of my controller. So having to actually engage it now consistently has been quite tough, especially for my brain. I feel like my brain just hates it because it doesn't make any sense, but already sort of gotten used to it in just one day. Another lap there that is a little bit slower. I'm gonna have to start respawning and start hot lapping to actually get it. I know I can get it now though. All right, so I locked in there for a few laps, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of got in that cycle where I was trying too hard. Just got a lap done. I ran a 104.474. That is 600ths of a second, I think, off of my fastest time in testing, which was on the Husqvarna. Whatever. I mean, listen, ideal 104.2. I definitely have the speed. I think the main thing now is consistency, but I was standing through most of the corners. I still don't know if that's going to be viable on all the tracks or going to be viable on the aerial scaling. I really don't know. I'm going to show you guys a ranked race now that I did earlier today where I kind of talk about some of the things that are just giving me trouble, but I think mostly it's just sitting in the corners, and hopefully we can get used to this and get a little bit faster. That's the main goal. So let's get on to the race, boys. All right, guys, so we got a little bit of a gate here. I've been basically playing all day trying to get used to this. I'm getting better, not gonna lie. When I first got on, I was horrific, and you guys kind of saw where I'm at the first part of the video. So not a ton of guys in this lobby. No one is a pro in here, I don't think. So this isn't like good competition or anything. They're not terrible, I don't think, but they're not like, we're not going against like pro guys or anything. Wow. Can I please just play the game? Guy just cut the entire corner and just pumped me. I didn't even do anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah. We are here at Cleveland, DDC, right? Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. Okay, that was scary. Wow. I can't catch a break right now, boys. I want to win, obviously. I've already won a few ranked races today against some really fast guys. The thing is, though, is I've been standing everywhere, and I feel like that is fairly counterproductive to this whole thing. Oh my goodness, that guy almost killed me. So I'm trying to work on sitting a little bit more in some of these corners. I'm thinking that I'm going to see if I can get Cam, who is a really fast player, to teach me how to, basically just how to sit in the corners and like when to sit in certain situations, because I honestly don't know. So I need him to freaking teach me, and maybe we can do a video where he teaches me and you guys can learn some as well, because I mean, this is just a new world for me. I really don't know much about this. I'm still fast just standing though. That's kind of what I've learned today. You can stand around a supercross track and still be fast. Trying to work on sitting though. I feel like what I need to do is like do motos where I sit in every corner just in testing and just work on that muscle memory, because the muscle memory of auto sit is a lot different than manual sit. And if you don't know what I mean, go turn auto sit on and try to sit in the corners, or don't sit in the corners. Let the game sit for you in the corners, and then manual sit in the corners. and you will feel the difference. I'm dead. Oh, wow. We are not dead. We are very much alive. All right, this might actually be a battle to try to win this. I have to catch this guy. He's got a pretty big lead on me here. Seems to be making a lot of mistakes, though, just like me. So me and him are twins. Look at him. Just doubling through. Dude is having a horrific day right now. Come here, buddy. We're both bad, don't worry. Oh, he just cased that. That was gnarly. I'm not gonna just send him right here. I'm gonna be nice. Just follow him into the corner. Whoa, that's not the line you want to take there. My scrubs are low-key coming in, though. They're coming in nicely. So I'm learning to scrub. But I'm not sitting in the corners, which I need to start doing. I'm gonna sit through this entire corner right here. Nice. I'm gonna sit through this corner. See? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I lean over so much quicker than I did with auto sit. But kind of have to just learn that point where I have to stop leaning over. I just don't know it yet. Standing, though, honestly, kind of feels similar to auto sit. Just standing everywhere. Low-key feels the same. This guy's struggling right now. So am I. We're the same, me and him, him and I. We're both middle tier right now. We got no compy in the back, though. I just gotta find a way to beat this man. Oh! Comment down below if this is you. This dude definitely watches my videos, I could just tell. Maybe that's egotistical to say. Only one way to find out. He's gonna have to comment on it. Look at the cut down from him. I give him a ton of time to see me, all right? If he ran into me there, that would have been crazy. It's actually a good race. Uh-oh. Okay. I also suck at, like, getting out of bad situations. All my muscle memory is just different now. Auto's just easy. You just don't have to worry about anything, bro. You literally just ride the track. You're good on the gas, you get on the brakes. Oh my god, this guy just died. You get on the gas, you get on the brakes, and you shift, and that's literally it. I mean, I did sit manually to scrub, but other than that, I was pretty much just letting the game do it all for me. We got a good battle going here. This guy's my skill level now. Oh, we made a mistake. I'll actually get the W here. I've actually won a surprising amount of races today. I had a couple really good races, but also I had a couple really bad ones. It's been very off and on. I've been very inconsistent, I've realized. Which is expected, obviously. I just made the change, but I made a ton of progress today. When I first changed the setting, I was quite horrific at the game, so I feel like now I can run pretty good laps. I'm gonna see if I can run a good lap here. We do have a 121 lap time, which is actually kind of bad. We want like a 118. That's like a good lap time. For me, at least. Also kind of tired, though, so my brain's not working quite as good as it was earlier today. I'm gonna cut myself a little bit of slack on the speed. Yeah, but I mean, overall, the settings change is not massive. It's more just my fingers. Getting my fingers to work is like the main difficulty I'm having. But again, a lot of progress made today. I'm very happy with it. Ugh. At least on the DDC tracks. I feel like motocross I'll be fine. Because you can really just stand around motocross tracks. It's not really a big deal. But, I mean, you can stand around these DDC tracks, too. It's kind of crazy how viable standing around these corners actually is, though. See, that's why I don't like to sit right there. I tuck the front a lot. Why am I battling with a silver 2 right now, dude? This is ego, just death right here. Part of the process, though. It's part of the process. He just made a very bad mistake, though. I'm not gonna lie. Before the triple, too. Not what you want to be doing there, buddy. Oh, my frick. Okay, wait. We survived it, though. We survived the case. I'm cutting down that corner pretty good while standing, and it's actually working out. I'm gonna sit through this corner here. We're actually gonna work on sitting, because I haven't even really done that this race. There we go. That felt good. Let's sit through here, too. There we go. See, we're getting it already, dude. It's already coming in. We're already getting the speed. Sit around here. That wasn't great, right? That wasn't very aggressive. Scrubs are honestly coming in quite nicely. I feel like I've already kind of figured the scrubbing part out. It's just literally the sitting in the corners part. That's my biggest weakness right now. Okay, that was actually pretty good. Got the triple in. Little 119.2. Come on now. That's actually pretty good. That's not too far off what I run with auto sit. Usually in the 118s with auto sit. Maybe in the 117s if I'm feeling real nasty. Alright, let's try to run like a perfect lap here. This is not a perfect lap because I'm going to have a terrible apex for this corner. Gotta stay low with the scrubs. My scrub should be way better now because I have my thumb on my rider lean now. Instead of having to go over and click X and double tap it like I used to do. So we should save some time through the rhythm sections. See right there, like I tried to sit through the corner, but my hand like just spazzes out, dude. It just does the dumbest stuff. But we're learning. We made a lot of progress today. I think the consistency side is just the biggest thing. But I think that's just going to come with time. And I'm up for it, dude. I'm up for the grind. I just want to race A1. It kind of sucked to not qualify for that. So we got about 2 weeks to get to the form we need to get to for Anaheim. I don't know if they're going to do a preseason race or not next Friday. That'd be kind of a cool time to test it. But these ranked servers get really stacked, so it is kind of cool to just race pro guys all day, really. This race, not very stacked, though. I am playing very late at night right now. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know any tips you guys got if you are someone that does not play with auto sit, because I need all the ones I can get. Anyway, hit this up and like, and I'll see you next video. Peace.